What's up with the squad? Back with another video. Another video sent, and I do apologize. I know a lot of people sent videos to my email as well as my DM from yesterday when I didn't get videos. Like I said in the last video, wasn't feeling 100%. I haven't been yesterday, going through anxiety, and then I woke up tomorrow with a temperature and me being sick. So definitely apologize, but I seen the first ones that came shooting through the email and DM. So I definitely appreciate y'all. Make sure y'all go check out Doug X out in the description box down below. Let's get in the video.
So Rep. Elise Stefanik is a Republican out of New York, and I'm
glad he said I don't know who Elise is.
Calls out Letitia James, but mostly about the weaponization of the government, about Biden specifically targeting the J6ers who she's been defending. I have to be very careful how I talk about this, obviously. Welcome to Doug in Exile. I'm Doug TenNapel. This is where the happy patriots are. I'm glad you guys are hanging out with us, but let's watch her on NBC Meet the Press just smash them. Remember, Elise Stefanik is the gal who got the president of Harvard, Claudia Gay, fired, was over this kid, Elise Stefanik, calling them out for their anti-Semitism on campus. This is from Justin Barragona on Twitter, said, Kristen Welker on Meet the Press. So do you think it was a tragic day? Do you think that the people who stormed the Capitol, this is on J6, should be held responsible to the full extent of the law? And Elise Stefanik said, I have concerns about the treatment of the January. Julie Kelly said, good.
I gotta watch that word, y'all. I'm sorry. That's why I skipped
for Elise Stefanik. Joe Biden literally just bragged about J6ers serving 840 years in prison, and we're supposed to believe this is a normal prosecution. Hostages is correct. There's been a lot of criticism about the J6ers because how do you get all of that many prosecutions without one of them?
That's just like Black Friday, right? So I'm gonna put it like this. From the videos that I've seen, correct me if I'm wrong, please do. And don't be too disrespectful, because I do comment back. But one thing about it is, with the videos that I've seen, wasn't they let in anyways? I mean, although you're not gonna have 100% of people being, so respectful, but nigga, that's just like you at a Black Friday, right? You have Black Friday, and everybody know the hype. They trying to get the deals. They try to, how it used to be. I don't know. Now is a little bit, we order stuff. But I probably shouldn't have said that on here. But this is like, back then in Black Friday when there used to be the long lines, and if y'all seen that movie Thanksgiving, y'all know what I'm talking about. How that was. It wasn't that crazy, but y'all know what I'm talking about. But think about this. Thanksgiving, if y'all like scary movies, go check that movie out. It was a little bit corny, but it was still a cool movie. But if y'all think about it, of what I seen, if they open up the doors, what are people gonna do? They gonna go in, right? But it's a lot. It's a lot too. I'm just saying, from what I seen,
of them without one of the J6ers in defense winning their case. Courts never get 100% conviction rate on cases.
On the issue of election integrity, though, as you know, Trump took his case to court more than 60 times that there was fraud. He didn't win. But I want to get back to this key question. Do you still think it was a tragic day? Do you think that the people who stormed the Capitol should be held responsible to the full extent of the law?
I have concerns about the treatment of January 6 hostages.
There you go, hostages. They're not getting their fair court date. They're not getting their lawyers. They're not getting due process. This is not America. I just want you to think about all the Democrats, how they are about criminals and people who are the down and out, how they're often victims. They often have a lot of sympathy for the people in defense, except for on J6. Then they're just like, yeah, let them rot, lock them up. They had more sympathy for Muslim terrorists during Gitmo trials. coming out and defending them, saying, where's their rights? Where's their lawyer?
I have concerns. We have a role in Congress of oversight over our treatments of prisoners. And I believe that we're seeing the weaponization of the federal government against not just President Trump, but we're seeing it against conservatives. We're seeing it against Catholics. And that's one of the reasons why I'm so proud to serve on the Select Committee on the Weaponization of the Government, because the American people want answers. They want transparency. And they understand that as you look across this country, there seems to be two sets of rules. If your last name is Clinton or it's Biden, you get to live by a different set of rules than if you're an everyday patriotic American.
This is true. We've been calling this out for weeks now, actually months, on the two-tiered justice system.
That was my first time hearing her. Okay.
And also that you don't get normal treatment. You go try and cheat on $1 million worth of your taxes and see if you get the same treatment as Hunter Biden did. They will come to your house and they will take you out of bed. You'll be in your underwear and they'll have you at gunpoint. Mm-hmm. That's what normal happens when normal people do on their taxes what Hunter Biden did. Why is there a two-tier justice system? And it's because the Democrats have weaponized and politicized all of our major institutions.
I've been clear, Kristen, if you go back and play the full speech I gave on the House floor, I condemn the violence, just like I condemn the violence of the BLM riots, but I also importantly stood for election integrity and security of our elections, which if we don't have that, we do not have a democracy. So the real threat to our democracy is these baseless witch hunt investigations and lawsuits against President Trump, whether it's Tish James or whether we see in the D.C. Circuit Court.
I like that she called out Tish James. That's Letitia James. She's called Tish James on Twitter. Letitia James.
Listen, one thing about it that I've noticed out of a lot of these like news channels and stuff like this is that they should have enough research on a person where they know that I don't think it's the best idea if we put them, even though it is for us, we need to, obviously that word needs to get out, but they be sitting there like, oh wow, I didn't expect you to. I didn't expect. Oh, you should have though. I feel like you should have expected that, because this is stuff that, first of all, you should know that is, facts. This is stuff that, definitely needs, to be out to the people. Like it's I can go a whole list of why, but a lot of them, you feel me? Let's throw them on. They probably be scared, man. No, it's a lot of people that ain't gonna hold back, and I see that she ain't holding back nothing.
James is probably one of the biggest frauds against Trump. So she's the one who has the New York where they went after Trump for overvaluing his property and saying that he cheated on business in New York, so he can no longer do business in New York. His sons can't do business in New York for 5 years. And it was all considered pretty normal stuff. They brought in real estate expert and bank after bank saying what he did was normal. In other words, they still loved doing business with him. He paid off all of his debts. There was no crime. So then this judge calls him, that's that Ergeron, they called him Judge Nudie. Judge Ergeron calls in Trump. There's no jury. There's no one there whom he can appeal to with evidence. They're all just appointed Democrats. It's a Democrat judge, Democrat prosecutors, Democrat attorney generals, Democrat special prosecutors with Jack Smith. Democrat appointments is who he's against.
And that is undemocratic, and it's shredding our Constitution. And you know who agrees with me, Kristen? The American people. That's why President Trump is winning in poll after poll against Joe Biden.
And that's where our confidence comes from. You, the American people. Don't be afraid, guys, because you're totally conceding ground, going, oh, the judges are too much and the system's corrupt and everyone's we have no power. No, the American people have power. We may not be awakened to it yet, but It will come to be that the American people always have the power. And that's regardless.
And it starts with coming together and stop bashing each other, bro. If it's something that you got to say that. You know what I'm saying? If it's something that got to be said, but don't argue. You ain't got to fight. You ain't got to say this, because one thing about it is, regardless, we got that certain type of power, but at the same time, we talking about together. Like, people got to start coming together. People got to start coming together. People got to start realizing what's really going on, instead of all their feelings, skin color, and if this person is in the LG, I don't even know. you know, if you got all this, you know, going on, hey, listen, bro, it's a time that, you know, people got to start coming together. Like, I remember it was a time, and y'all know I just got into this like last year, like stuff like this, but it was a time, bro, where I didn't hear too much about a lot of stuff that was going on. And then it was a lot more people that came together, and like, you know, I don't know. It's just times then got, I ain't gonna say times that got rough, it has gotten rougher. You know what I'm saying? Because it ain't always been perfect. But, you know.
Regardless of voting, it's regardless of trends, and it's regardless of fashion. In the end, America, it's the people who are going to end up liberating Trump, creating a giant win, and putting away the Democrats by just embarrassing them at the ballot box. You'll see.
Justice Department has indicted a number of top-name Democrats as well, including the president's son, twice. So, I mean, a lot of critics would argue that.
Look at her eyes bulging out of her head as she says, look, they indicted the president's son, Hunter Biden. That's after they dismissed most of his tax violations. They let the clock run out on the statute of limitations on him, on his biggest, most egregious offenses, the ones that would have really exposed Joe Biden and shown him to be involved in bribery by other countries. Hunter, who is a drug dealing, underage prostitute using, we have videos, actual videotapes of him using crack, naked, holding a gun when he's a felon. He's not supposed to own an unregistered gun. This guy is just a criminal up one side. The idea that she would say that that's equal to Trump, who they found some documents in his basement at Mar-a-Lago, in a vault in Mar-a-Lago, while Hunter Biden's dad, Joe Biden, has these files strewn about his garage, and she's making a morally claim. So, shame on you.
But that's the thing. He's just not the only one. From my understanding and from the research that I did, it's been plenty of people who's done not only what Trump is doing, but worse. Or Trump, you know, allegedly did, or worse, you know, or what he did. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. I choose my words carefully. With, you know, with these videos. But I just look at the fact that things have been, in a sense, either the same or worse in this scenario. And I just feel like it's just one of those things, you know, when people don't like a certain person or, you know, a certain thing, they try to wash it out, you know, it's over with, we not going with that, you know. It's more that rather than we're looking at the fact that there's somebody that can possibly, you know, be great, you know, and make America great, you know what I'm saying? So make sure you hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. You already know, man. I definitely appreciate y'all for everything. Much love to everybody. You know, I sit there and I try not to stress myself out, you know, and with my anxiety and just trying to keep chill. And one thing about it is my family, my close friends, and y'all, you feel me, more than anything. YouTube has always been, you know, my passion. I look at it more as, you know, something, and although, you know, it pays the bills, my family and stuff like that. One thing about it is that, and that's why I give back a lot. I try to give back because it's one thing without y'all, you feel me, I don't know where I'd be. I said I pray all the time, you know, at night, you know, I prayed before this video, you know, and at night when I'm in the shower, that's my time where I have, like, I'll wake up, I pray, you know, I pray when I go in the bathroom, you know, in the morning, and then I pray at night, pray, you know, during the day, but at night, I thank God, you know, I thank God. And one thing I always, you know, tell God, like, I don't know where I'd be, you feel me, without, you know, God. Like, I don't know. I don't know what I'd be doing. You know, I used to meditate all the time, but I didn't pray all the time. But as I prayed, you know, things got better. You know, it definitely did, you know. And I ain't talking about, you know, having materialistic things or having money or having this, just me, you know, my mental. And I feel like that's the most important thing. So I'm gonna continue to do that, continue to thank y'all, and I definitely appreciate y'all for leaving loving comments and stuff like that, because it means a lot. You know, it definitely means a lot. I know y'all probably looking at the fact, oh, Recklezz don't say, hey, he ain't even see my comment. Trust me, every night when I try to get on there, I try to look at y'all comments. It is a lot, you know, but I try my best. So definitely appreciate y'all. I ain't trying to get all sentimental with y'all, but definitely much love to everybody. I love y'all for real. I love y'all. Y'all mean it. I don't even care if people talk crazy in the comments. Still got love for you. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe button. Catch y'all next one.